go etse gore mang o tsa lebala go tswa kae go leba kae mme go ntse go na pula ya ga makeketa mothaka rialo fa ile gore o kile wa buisa dibuka tsa Setswana pula ena monate pula e tleng e tlhoke jalo masenke monate wa yone fa e tshologa pula eo fela Michael we're expecting a humdinger of a game.
Yeah, I think so, OJ. 5 survivors, as V told you in studio, 5 survivors from that side that beat Bolivia in the very last minute last week. In fact, in the 4th minute of time added on. They're missing a number of key players. Mahrez, of course, withdrew from the squad ahead of this tournament, and also Slimani, who is their leading goal scorer of all time, also their most capped international of all time. He's not playing. They've got 2 other players who have withdrawn. Ben Sabaini, who played against Bolivia, has withdrawn due to injury, and Guri, who scored that winning goal for them, has withdrawn for family reasons. So they do have players who are sitting this one out effectively for various reasons. So it is a big game being played in rainy conditions here. The referee, incidentally, comes from Tunisia, which is a neighboring country, and that is the Algerian side in this beautiful kit that they have for this particular match. There is going to be a minute's silence. We haven't been informed exactly for what, but we'll pause for a brief moment. So the referee blows his whistle, and very, very shortly we will be getting underway. Algeria in the white colours. We used to sing Bafana Bafana in white. We've got Algeria in white. That, of course, is the new Algerian coach, Vladimir Petrovic, who took over after AFCON when Jamal Belmadi resigned or had his contract terminated after a very, very poor showing where they didn't win a match. So the referee has a check and counts up to 11 and makes sure there are exactly the players that they need on the field. And referee Amin Louaf from Tunisia will blow this game into action. It is a friendly international. It is a chance for Bafana Bafana to show what they can do. Just one survivor, as you've heard, from that side that started against Andorra. That's Monare, 34 years of age. The spine of the team, incidentally, tonight of South Africa are players who are getting a bit long in the tooth, effectively. In their 30s, some of them in their late 20s. No real youngsters in the side apart from Ashwin Apollos, who starts or makes only his 3rd appearance in South African colours. For Algeria, 9 different countries represented in terms of clubs that they play for in their starting lineup. 18 here is Amoura, who plays in Belgium, and already this field looks as if it's absorbed quite a bit of water, but it's a good surface to be playing on. Ronwen Williams with a clearance, falls here to Apollos. What can he do? Looking to link up field. Here's Ikram Reyners, a chance for him to impress. 7 goals already in the PSL this season, and linking nicely with Apollos. It's already a much, much pacier start than we saw last week, and beautifully set up by Temba Zwane, making things happen as Bafana Bafana switch the play. Here's Mokoena. He was one of the stars of AFCON. Ball played in from the right flank, and it's a throw to South Africa on the attack early on. So Coach Petkovic, who spent 7 years as the manager of Switzerland between 2014 and 2021. He most recently coached at Bordeaux in France as well. Was given the job. Let's see what he can do with it. Of course, he's opposite number. Who knows? This might be the last time we see Hugo Broos in charge of South Africa. There's lots of speculation that he might be taking up a post at Tunisia in the days ahead. We will wait to see if that does come to fruition or not. Hopefully SAFA working very, very hard behind the scenes to keep Hugo Broos, because South Africa have some very, very key World Cup qualifiers just over 2 months away at Nigeria. And, of course, that home game against Zimbabwe a week later. So it's going to be crucial for them. But Ronwen Williams, 44th international for him today. Key man at the back. And given the error that Ricardo Goss made last week after just 5 minutes, he'll be anxious to keep a clean sheet. Will Ronwen Williams. Taking his time, now eventually releasing it upfield. Good control in the midfield here. South Africa looking to get the side moving forward. And it's Apollos who's seeing a lot of the ball. Modiba cutting inside, bit of a heavy touch, but he's still got possession of the ball. Needs to link with his midfielders. Monare releases it now to Mokoena, now wide to Papi Mobi, who we were told in the starting lineup was going to play at centre-back, and OJ and I looked at each other and said that's not going to happen. The ball now played wide to the near side, and a shot that hits the bar. What a start for South Africa. That should have been a goal, and they should have put that in the net. Ashwin Policy would have been a dream for him. The man from Polokwane City, and he scored there. Would have been his first goal for South Africa, and he came so close. He's on the ball again, and now eventually Algeria haven't been in the game so far, with a chance to try and get on the ball here with their number 11, Brahimi, their captain, who's 34 years of age. But South Africa win the ball back again. The referee's blown his whistle, though, and will bring them back. But wow, what a cross from the far side. It's Mobi who played it in, and Apollos in the box strikes powerfully, but somehow can't keep his shot down. Just look at this. It pinballs in the box. It's a terrific strike, and so close to a goal. The goalkeeper would have been carried into the net with the ball. But it remains 0-0. Real let-off here for the Algerians. Gitoun, ball played forward now and eventually put out of play. What a start that would have been. 18 here, Grant Kekana, sent off, of course, during AFCON in that 1-1 draw against Nigeria. South Africa's last 3 matches at AFCON were all penalty shootouts. They all ended in draws. Apollos this time loses the ball, needs help behind him. Now Mokoena going back to his goalkeeper. It's good, confident start here from the visiting team. Their last international ahead of that match against Nigeria at the beginning of June. That is going to be crucial. And they've started well, have the South Africans. Ranked, of course, 59th in the world. They were 58th last week, and now in the latest rankings, after that loss against Andorra, they've dropped to 59th, 10th on the continent. Algeria are 7th on the continent. But Algeria, their form in